recording. Hi everybody. Hi chat. Hi YouTube. Welcome to this unboxing. About a year ago, I want to say, maybe a little more. Brandon Sanderson, if you've spent any time in this community, you know that's a name that will get me to shut up, or won't shut up about his books. Only because they're very, very fun. And he did a big Kickstarter about a year ago, I want to say, was a leather-bound edition of one of his books. But it wasn't just, hey, give us money and we'll give you a leather-bound edition. It's, hey, give us money, we'll give you a leather-bound edition, and a bunch of other shit too, because he's done a lot of Kickstarters. Like he did a Kickstarter last year or 2 years ago rather, where you got a book a quarter, and there are books that he just happened to write during the pandemic. And so that was fun. So anyway, he did this other Kickstarter not too long ago, and I finally got my shipment, and I want to see kind of what's inside, and because I don't actually remember. I remember how much I paid. Post a trailer of a game where you dig a hole in your react videos. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, boy. They don't mess around though. This is literally full. Like this thing probably weighs like 10 pounds, maybe more. So anyway, already we got lots of little things, I'm a little disappointed some of these boxes getting a little bent, but that's probably not a big deal. Okay, so first up, I need the knife for everything. Dragonsteel has been nicknamed in high school. Was it really? So this does not say what it is. It just says Dragonsteel on here. So I'm curious what we've got. Probably need to cut on both sides. Cut all the sides, Breeze. All right, first up. Oh, we got some playing cards in here. All right, first off, we've got a Dragonsteel Prime pin. Focus. Anyway, this is from Dragonsteel Prime is a book that Brandon never published. That is basically like his first draft of some of his earliest work, and a lot of that has then been redeployed in other books. This is interesting. I don't know what this is from. This is like a little pin. There's a little pin that says literal monster. I don't know why my camera's not trying to focus. Anyway, I could just zoom in on the bigger camera. Let's go here. Some coasters, some creme soda. One sip will have you humming to praise. And then ornery chill. A cut above the rest. Oh my god, why is Trollin not here? Trollin and Garcia are not here right now. These are probably the only people who are going to get these jokes. These are coasters. Creme soda? Gross. Words of Radiance 10-year anniversary. It's a giant bookmark. Look at that. Some sick, beautiful art right there. That is a big bookmark. I mean, honestly, why are bookmarks like narrower and skinnier? Why not just do some giant fucking thing? I mean, you'll never lose it, right? That's pretty cool though. He's had a couple of other cool bookmarks. That box is a little beat up, so down you go. And then playing cards. And are these actual playing cards? Stormlight playing cards. I'm not gonna open these right now. Axes the Collector's deck of Radiant Spren. Okay, now I gotta open it because we're not just messing around. Like it's literally like maybe playing cards that are like in the style of Stormlight. Bookmark art looks like a sick paint on the side of a van. Like a side of a van that has no windows. Come on, I get you. I can get you. I can. Come on. All right. All right, I gotta see what these playing cards even look like. Is there any vans that have windows? I mean, minivans. I want to tear this. Oh my god, they are actually Spren. Holy shit. Hold on, Lady 11, I gotta show you one or two of these. This is the King of Hearts. Well, Dalinar colon, not colon. And then the Stormfather. That's pretty sick. Is that Navani? Oh, that's freaking rad. Got a couple of Jokers in here. I don't know who those Jokers are, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, chat, if you guys aren't like if you don't read books, what's wrong with you? Books are cool, man. Yeah, a little pattern, or is this just a random cryptic? Yeah, these are cool, man. That's it. Literally, we're through the first box, which the comic book comes out in the movie. So you'll wait for the comic book based on the book. Oh wait, no, you didn't say comic book. I saw a comic book. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little set of playing cards. That was the first small thing. You know, honestly, Brandon Sanderson has been trying to get his stuff adapted with Hollywood for a couple of years because he's got some pretty good connections, and it sounds like nobody in Hollywood's like really ready for kind of what he's bringing, which is not super surprising. Yeah, time to play some poker again. All right, I'm gonna take the other beat up one. This says Windrunner on it. And if you're familiar with the Stormlight series, you know the Windrunners are pretty cool. They're pretty fun, and not just because Kaladin is one. There's a whole Windrunner like pack. God damn, dude. How much did I spend on this? I think this is like a $200 or $300 Kickstarter. I mean, but it was for books. Keychains? Or just charms? Okay. I think it was like 300. It's an honor spren. Cute as fuck, dude. A Windrunner challenge coin. I don't think it just says honor spread. It could be Syl. It just says honor spread at the bottom though. He usually names them by name. Yeah, he's got a second series. Yours? You want? You can have it if you want. Windrunner challenge coin. Pretty hefty too. Those fit great on top of Glen Cairn. Some stickers. These are not going to be given to Squishy. I think this is a flat. Yeah, this is a Windrunner banner. So that's getting hung up back here. It looks like a tattoo design. You know, there's a lot of people who get tattoos of this stuff. I feel like they're too tribal looking, and so it kind of like seems weird. To like have something that looks that tribal or that kind of like Polynesian or whatever. This thing is That is a big old banner. That's cool. That's cool. Like, you can get that on a flag. Has like literally like holds to get it on a flag post or something like that and have it fly in the wind. Sick. I might be going up top. All right. I think that's the big stuff. Now we just got books. Need a stick for breeze. Looks like a tattoo Brock Lesnar is out on his chest. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Cool sticker covering this, but I can't peel it off, so I'm just gonna cut right through it. I believe this is a book, chat. I'm just gonna. That is called Dragonsteel Prime. Once I hoped this would be a book that made me famous. Today is but a curiosity. Fortunately, is an interesting one. This is like one of his first books that he ever wrote, and never published. A Sanderson curiosity. He's been like releasing books that are like kind of books that he's been playing with. He's just doing it for fun. Now I gotta open this and see if there's any cool art inside. I think I have an ebook copy of this too. I think that came in my email. This is fucking a crazy Kickstarter, man. I don't think it broke the record set by the secret projects, but we haven't even gotten to the whole reason for the Kickstarter. That's the best part. The whole reason why I bought this is in this box, the bottom one. That's nice. That's like really nice leather. Oh man, that is the 2001 alternate version. These are all the books he's written, chat. Like, I know that's probably not coming through very well on the camera, but a little worried about getting anything from Kickstarter. Where would one might find these fancy books? These ones. So you can go to Dragonsteel. Was it Dragonsteel Entertainment? I think. Dragonsteelbooks.com. He sells a lot of stuff directly. This is a whole Kickstarter that's since completed, but you know, if you want to take a look, there's the Dragonsteel Books set. So like you know, the deck building game, which is now sold out, but it's basically a deck building game that's single player that's that I have coming. He sells a ton of stuff, like, and yeah, it's nice. The binding quality is it's risky with the binding quality if you get the Mistborn box set. Yeah, I would say if you're gonna get the Mistborn box set, get the trade paperbacks. They're the size, you know, they're the size of a hardback, but they're paperback. I would go with those because he just redid the art and the covers. If you're looking at it, like, chat, if this like, you're hearing me nerd out about this guy Brandon Sanderson. I've been reading his books for now, you know, 15 years. If you're into, if you want to, like, hey, you know, Bree seems really hyped about this and I like fantasy, and I haven't read one of his books in a while, where do I start? You start with the one that Luna keeps talking about. It's called Mistborn. You pick that up and you read the first book, and if you like it and you want to keep going, there's 2 more. If you liked it but you don't want to continue, you can just stop right there. If you didn't like it, then perfect. You only invested 400 or 500 pages of your time, which I know people are like, oh, that's a lot of time. It's not. This guy's latest book that was just released back in December is 1,300 pages. Get out of here with your 500 page bullshit. Anyway, this is a fucking beautiful. This is like leather, dude. Yeah, read the books. Mistborn, sometimes also known as Mistborn: The Final Empire, sometimes just The Final Empire. It's very good. Yes, Mistborn: The Final Empire. He does have, if you're like if you want to be a big old collector, like a crazy collector, you can get You can get a leather bound version of the first Mistborn book for $125. just saying, it's okay to get the paperbacks. The current paperbacks are really nice. They're like, the art is much cooler than what I have for the hardbacks from back in the day. There are so there's 3 of the original Mistborn trilogy. So it starts with Mistborn: The Final Empire. There is a sequel, quadrology or a quartet, I think. So there's technically 2 series with the title Mistborn. There's the original trilogy, and then there's a sequel 4-book series that's very good. It takes place a couple hundred years later. And then he has a couple of other standalone novels, one called Warbreaker, one called Elantris. He's got some novellas, and then he's got this other series that's 5 books with a couple of novellas. If you read George R.R. Martin, you read the Song of Ice and Fire series, and you finished A Dance of Dragons 12 years ago when you're about to get married to your now wife, and you haven't read a single book of his since, you should move on and start reading Brandon Sanderson, because he writes stuff. He's maybe not a better writer, but it's not a quantity over quality kind of thing. His prose is not the best, especially in this most recent book. It's kind of a little bit, it's weird. It's kind of become more modern. I would go, honestly, I mean, if you get the hardcover for 26, that doesn't like make you blink, good on you. But if you don't already know you want the whole series, maybe not. But $16. If you want, here's the pitch, chat. Here's the pitch for Mistborn. Okay, before anybody buys anything, here's the pitch that I have for you of what Mistborn: The Final Empire, the book is. Okay. Imagine a world that is covered in ash. Like there are volcanoes all over the world spewing ash into the sky. Okay, there's your setting. Now, mix together a bit of My Fair Lady. If you don't know what that is, shut up. Go fucking read a book every once in a while. Imagine My Fair Lady meets Ocean's 11. With here's a twist. So you know how the world is covered in ash? What if before the series even begins, like Frodo has the chance to throw the ring into Mount Doom at the end of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but instead of doing that, he just hands the ring over to Sauron. And this is about what happens when the chosen one fails and the bad guy wins. And then fast forward several hundred years, maybe even 1,000 years, the world is kind of in ruin, and a ragtag bunch of fucking thieves are going to rob the bad guy. They're not trying to kill him, they're just going to try to rob him. But they need somebody who has they need a lady. Oh, and also the magic system is fucking sick as shit. Like, you know how Gandalf, his magic in Lord of the Rings, it's not grounded in any kind of rules. It's just, he just does whatever. He'll bust out a sword and fight a guy on the back of a dragon. He'll create he'll slam his staff down and make a giant Balrog stumble for a second. Like, his magic feels very like kind of just fantastical. What if you couldn't write magic like that, and your magic had to be basically almost a science, but maybe not science? Like, what if it's all ground in like metals, and metals can give you different abilities? I should probably switch back over here. This is the main event. This is what I actually followed on Kickstarter, or supported this Kickstarter for. Hold on, I'm gonna rip this, and it's gonna be loud. All right, well, I might be cutting into this. I can cut now. George Martin did not say he's not finishing the final book. That's just something that people keep saying because they're worried he's gonna die. like Robert Jordan did. Robert Jordan, who wrote The Wheel of Time and had 3 books left. And funny enough, hired Brandon Sanderson, the author of this series, to finish off his books. Yeah, Lady 11 wasn't that interested, and then she started reading it. So that sometimes is an option. He's gonna die in Sanderson and end up finishing it. Sanderson's too busy, man. That guy, you know, it's funny because people do ask that every once in a while. And he's like, don't be morbid. George is not that old, because he and George Martin are friends. I actually wouldn't be surprised if George Martin dies and hires Joe Abercrombie to do it, or his estate has Joe Abercrombie do it. If you're unfamiliar with Joe Abercrombie, he's the author of a series called The First Law, which is basically a book or a book series where there are no heroes. Everybody is basically a villain, but there's certain villains you root for. Anyway, I didn't actually realize this was going to be this big. This is the second book in his Stormlight Archive series. And I forgot he had to have that bound. So this is the second book. Whoops. It had to be split into 2 volumes. Here, let me grab the original hardback. Hold on. This is the original hardback right here. And it's pretty big. I mean, it's like 1,000 pages. 1,000 pages. This is the original release. Luna, this is what you're getting yourself into. Mistborn is not nearly as long. This is the second book, the 5th one in this series, just released like a month ago. I did not realize it was 2 books though. Holy shit. Attention, while these books are meant to be read and enjoyed, please be aware that things like sweat, lotion, and hand sanitizer might contribute to rubbing off foil. Due to the artistic nature of these books and the texture of the leather, it's perfectly normal for there to be a light imperfections on the foil. This adds to the individual character of the book. No 2 copies are perfectly alike. This is their way of saying, hey, don't get so fucking bent out of shape when the foil flakes off a little bit in like 10 years. Don't come crying to us. Just let it be. Also, no refunds. This book is pre-signed before being bound, was delivered to us packaged from the bindery, has been sent unopened straight to you. Any damage from manufacturing and shipping must be reported within 2 weeks of delivery. Ah, crap. I got to thumb through this. Have questions, comments, or concerns? Please contact the store in which you purchase this book. Okay, Brandon, I'm sending you an email tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to take this open this up. Really good. Thank you for the sip. Appreciate it. I'll sip that, and then I'm going to put this book away because it's fucking enormous. Honestly, Relic Art, are you thinking about buying Mistborn? If you like, I know Luna, you're gonna read it, and I know Relic Art, if you're into it, if you guys want to, like, we could create a Mistborn channel, kind of like what you set up with Final Fantasy 14 Relic Art, where you can have like sub channels inside of the Discord. And we could do like a quick, like anybody who wants to participate, like almost like a book club, but like not everybody might be reading it. I might just be wanting to contribute to like talk about chapters. If you guys would, if that sounds cool and you would actually be into participating. If that sounds boring, it's okay to say that sounds boring, Breeze. You ever think about reading things you're talking about now on stream? Yeah. If I want. What's the book's about? Mistborn? I just gave like a 5-minute pitch like 2 minutes ago, man. Imagine Frodo is about to throw the ring in Mount Doom. And then he's like, nah. And he gives the ring to Sauron. And then Sauron takes over the world. The book. Oh, God, fuck off, dude. I'm fucking banning you for at least, I don't know, 2 weeks. TJ, you jackass. We're recording this for YouTube. Just being a dick. Anyway. Yeah, let's cut this open. I want to see what's inside. But Brandon's bigger series, Mistborn, is technically 7 books. 8 if you include the novellas. Yeah, so Mistborn has 7 books. Stormlight, though, has just now 5 with 2 novellas. It's good enough for the Avengers, good enough for me. Midnight Suns reference. Oh my God, yes. Who said that in Midnight Suns? Oh my gosh, the outer case is like canvas too. Look at that. That's actually a cool tattoo. I feel like it's a little too much, but this is the symbol of the Knights Radiant. Side stuff can set up a book. Side stuff can set up a book club with Blade, Captain America. Oh my god, yes. Oh, you ended up getting the whole trilogy, Luna? Not just the first book? Hell yeah. The ancient oaths have been spoken at last. Very nice. Oh, just the one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he just redid the art and everything, so those books shouldn't be too hard to find. It's, you know, if you're looking at a used bookstore, it's probably going to be harder because used bookstores are like, oh, here's book 8 in a, you know, 12 book series. And it's like, you have book 1? No. Book 2? No. Book 3? No. Book 4? Maybe. Anyway, this is volume 1 in here. Oh my god, that crack. That's the original cover art. It's Kaladin. Little Shallan. Look at that little Zeth coming for Eurythero, I guess. And then oh hey, look, the boat ride. If you read this book, you know what this boat ride's about. And just like Red Dead Redemption, every boat ride ends in a success, doesn't it? And there's the world, which I know is probably not coming through very well on the camera, but there you go. It's pretty cool. This series, this book has one of the coolest endings to a fantasy novel I've ever read. And we get it authored. Oh my god, look at that. That's, I think, the original cover art of the British or the European release. The Demon in White. Very cool. That's a great picture of Shallan too. We need more money so we can go to Tahiti. Not wrong, man. Honestly, Luna, you'll love, if you ever get there, the Stormlight Archive. One of the main characters, she is an artist, and she has like a partial photographic memory. Was that Venli? The ones on the left? Yes, I think it was, or it was Eshonai and Rulain, maybe. But yeah, one of the main characters of the Stormlight Archive is she's an artist, and so she like does a lot of art. And midway through the series, she starts to develop some magic powers that basically like completely take advantage of the fact that she has a very, very, very good ability to create art. Yeah, this is my Outer Wilds desk mat. It's great. It's a little dirty. I need to wash it, but it's not too bad. Whiskey glass for scale. Anyway, but yeah, check out the first book in that series, Luna. Is called The Way of Kings. I would say don't read it until you finished the Mistborn original trilogy, but yeah, it's cool. Shallan is a very, very cool character. Anyway, chat, that was the unboxing of the Words of Radiance collector's box set from Kickstarter. I think that was the $325-ish tier, which was one of the higher level tiers, but it had books, like literally 2 full-size books, 3 volumes between those 2 books, Windrunner stuff, and to you know, pick out which thing you can take a survey on his website, tell you which order of Knights Radiance you would be a part of. Kind of like a house in Hogwarts, but like without a weird fucking hat, and with fairies. So that's cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you watched, thanks for you know, lurking if you lurked, and you know, like and subscribe, and Twitch Prime every once in a while. It's been real. Bye.